Welcome to this live stream, everyone, and I am going to share a lot about, I've got my notes here, on money mindset and the law of attraction and how to go around it. I want to share the exact steps that I use and share with my clients, so watch it all. And these are what I want to start with is the myths that a lot of people tell you when it comes to money mindset, and just me following those. I don't think they're myths actually. What they are is they're not full explanation. They're just surface things, but if you follow them, you won't go very far, because I did follow them for a long time and I didn't go far. So what are they? First myth is that you've got to think that you've got more money and that more money is coming to you. Okay, it's just on thoughts. However, when it comes to money mindset, there's a lot to do with feelings and the law of attraction. Okay, because the law of attraction works with feelings, not with our thoughts. So this is what I was doing back in, I don't know, when was it, 2015 or 16, is that I was writing affirmations every day in my journal that I am rich, I am making lots of money in my business, I've left my job, but at that time I hadn't left my job, and that I'm working from home full time with the kids and, you know, just having this amazing life. It was all words, it was all just thoughts, it was my conscious mind. However, the feelings that I was getting just when I was writing, right, or even speaking about them, was the opposite. It was pretty much like, well, that's not true. You know, these are the words and the thoughts that were counteracting what I wanted. Okay, so when I say I want to make X amount of money per month in my business, my mind, unconscious mind, was responding and saying, well, how is that going to happen? Are you sure about this? How are you going to do it? Are you going to manage the kids? Are you going to manage the family and the business? So it was counteractive. There was no congruency. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to share with you how to get some more congruency. Okay, when it comes to wanting something and then having to deal with this counteracting voice inside your mind, which says this is not true, or whatever that voice is. Basically, it's the opposite or the negative of what you want. Another common one is people say, I am slim, but then your mind says, no, you're not. Okay, that is a common one that a lot of people say, that counteracts what you want. So basically, it is, in the coaching language, your conscious mind not in alignment with your unconscious mind. Okay, so a little bit on the unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind is a program that was already made before you were, or at least most of it was made, before you were aged around 7 years. Okay, so based on your beliefs, that was already in there. Now you can always change that program. There is some skills that's needed, but I'm going to share this, whatever's here, with you that you can coach yourself with as well. Okay, now if you find, this is a little disclaimer, that you can't get the results that you want just by these steps, then definitely seek help. Get a coach who knows how to help you and is qualified in this area, specifically when it comes to emotions and congruency of the conscious to unconscious mind. That will help you. Okay, I always say that if self-coaching doesn't work, then that means there's something really conflicted inside your unconscious mind that needs to be dealt with by somebody else coming in, because self-coaching only works to some level. There are some things that your unconscious mind will not let you release because it's getting something from that. So just to let you know that part. Okay, so first of all, you know, writing affirmations that you don't believe in is going to make you get more of what you don't want, because the universe, or the law of attraction, responds to your feelings and your unconscious mind, because that's where your feelings are sitting, your unconscious mind. So what you're going to do now is work on that belief system first. What do you need? Is there some clarity that you need? What is it that you need in your business that your mind can get some reassurance? Okay, if you're feeling lack, let's say, because obviously we're talking about money here, if you feel there's lack of money in your life right now, okay, then you will get more of that feeling through events. So if you feel right now there's not enough money in my bank account, around me, in my life, then situations will happen. You'll get more bills, you'll get events that will happen that will show you and make you feel more of that lack. Okay, so it's really important to start within. Change that internal state. You've probably heard these words, act as if. You've got to act as if you've already got it. Okay, now if you haven't got the structure, then this is going to be so fake to you. So I'm going to share with you exactly how to get that feeling. Now, you don't have to share with anybody that you are, you know, making X amount of money in your business and money's coming to you and all this stuff, is you're so successful, you know, externally. You've got to feel it only. This is just a personal transformation that you're going to be feeling and going through. Okay? Abraham Hicks always says, look around less, imagine more. So we're going within, we're going to change our internal state first. Then our external state or situation will change and follow on. If you can grasp this, if you can focus on this, just this element of this video, you're going to be able to attract what you want. Okay? You've got to first change what's within you. Otherwise, it's going to be like a mental roundabout where you're going to say, I am rich, and then your mind's going to say, no, you're not. And then the universe and the law of attraction responds to what your unconscious mind says. No, you're not rich. Okay, you're not. And then you get more of that cycle, more of that feeling, and it just keeps on coming, keeps on going. And I was living in that for a good year or so. So I know how it feels. So you first have to change your belief system. How do you do that? Okay, now this is ultimately a relationship that you are going to be rebuilding or building towards God. Okay, now when and how many times, you've got to get some evidence here. You might need some evidence. When and what times were you always provided for? Okay, you've got to build this trust first that you will get what you want. That belief first has to be reframed, right? So when in the past have you always been provided for? When in the past have you always got what you wanted? But what you did back then was you didn't appreciate it. You didn't take the time out to be grateful for it. So list down all the events, like literally all of it. Okay, whatever you can remember, obviously. But, you know, a very common one that we all have and we all humans share is that when we're in the mother's womb, we are always provided for. We don't even have to ask, and we have always been given the nutrients that we need, the growth that we need, everything what we need in the mother's womb is given, right? The mother's need might be compromised a little bit. You know, a lot of mums get, you know, vitamin, iron deficiencies during their pregnancies and a lot more things as well. But the child, the baby, the fetus is always provided. And that is something we all pretty much share. Okay? So if you can't find anything, get that as a starting point and then make a list of more things. Get loads, get 5, 6, 7, 10 more than that. And then what you're doing with that exercise is you're believing that you will be provided for in the future as well. So anytime you ask for something, it will come. Okay? What you've got to do is something I'm going to share with you next, is feel abundant, feel joy. Okay? Now if you've asked for something, you've got to trust, which is the second part, that you're going to get it. What you're going to do with that is go back to the past and stack up the events where you were always given. You always probably got more than you were given. You were always looked after. And it could be money related events. It doesn't have to be always money related events, okay? Money is something you just need right now or want more of right now. But that is, you know, other things as well that you've needed and you were always given. It could be relationships, it could be anything, okay? Friend, anything. So what you can do now is feel abundant. Act as if you've already got it, right? So now just a little bit on the emotional scales here. If you're feeling, okay, and I've got a list here. If you're feeling anger, pride, guilt, shame, and what else? Desire. If you're stuck on those emotions, so it's anger, guilt, shame, desire, pride as well. If you're stuck in those emotions, even acceptance, you're contracted, right? Now, I'm not saying you can't feel those emotions anytime in your life. Of course, you've got to feel some of those emotions. But what this is that you're not going to be staying in those emotions. You feel it, you process it, and you get back up as quickly as you can, right? The longer you stay contracted in those emotions, the law of attraction is giving you what you don't want, which is more of those feelings, more events that give you those feelings, okay? So let's talk about desire. Yes, you do want more money, but you've got to go above that feeling as well and get to joy, get to love, joy, happiness, right? So do more of what brings you joy, happiness, peace, love, okay, in the process, right? Now, what does that mean? So you want something, right? Let's talk about business, yeah, right? There's a lot of people that I know that are in business or in some sort of, I don't know, contract type of work, right? If you want more customers, more clients, you've got to visualize. This is the process now I'm talking about. This is where people struggle. They ask for what they want, then the third step, which is receive, they don't receive it because they don't go through this part. Every day you visualize as if you've got more money through whatever means you do, whether that's customers, more clients, more contracts, whatever you do. You visualize as if you've already got it, okay? Now for me, my vision is people messaging me for my coaching. Naz, I want your coaching, how can I speak to you for the program? So I visualize people messaging me saying that, okay? What is your result? What is your way of having more sales? It could be, I don't know, your shopping cart on your website with loads of orders, whatever that is. It could be people physically coming into your office. I mean, I know right now we can't because of lockdown, but whatever that is, you can still visualize, because once lockdown's done, you can still visualize this happening, because what that will do is prepare the universe for it when it does happen, okay? Whatever you feel and focus on always happens. So what you're doing in the process is putting your focus, your internal focus, into what you want, right? And behaving as if you've already got it. Now that you've already got it, what are you doing? Are you spending more time with your family? Are you doing more gardening, more hobbies? Whatever that is. What are you doing more of? How are you acting as if? I've done lots of visualization sessions with clients and non-clients as well that are in my free group. If you are in my free group, let me know. I can always give you a free session on visualization. They say, very common, that if I get this job or this promotion or this amount of money, I'll be able to spend more time with my family. I'll be able to be more present with them. I'll enjoy, something else, I don't know what that is. But something they can do right now that doesn't cost them any more money. Right? Like spending time with your family, being present with them. So I said to them that start doing that now. Because if you are visualizing what you want, you're taking some action in your business, okay? Or whatever it is that you do, employment, contracting, even a little bit of action. I am telling you this. This is done. I don't share anything that I haven't done unless if I actually say that I haven't done this, shared this with somebody else. Most of the time my content is something I've already done. And I've done this during lockdown. When lockdown was announced, like I said to you in my previous video, there was some anxiety. I was like, oh, what's going to happen? Kids are home, hubby's home. I'm going to be changing my routine and being home with them more. Obviously, there was homeschooling, both of them now, and work time changing. Don't know how long it's going to be. A lot of uncertainty was happening. What I did was I just visualized people messaging me, like I always do. And yes, my work hours were a lot less. I went from, 5 hours, 6 hours a day to 2 to 3 hours a day, okay, working. Half the time, how did my business go more, right? Because what I did was, in the meantime, acting as if I've got it, behaving as if I've got it, okay, still showing up in my business, not 6 hours a day, maybe 3 hours a day. I was still having a booming business during lockdown, right? And I'm still am. Because lockdown is still on as well, because I just stayed consistent with visualizing what I want as if I've got it, acting as if I've got it, doing more of what I what brings joy to me, which was spending time with the kids, being present with the kids, being present with all the family, doing more of my hobbies. And I only spent about 2 to 3 hours on business a day, and my business boomed, right? So act as if, this is a third point you've got to do, act as if you've got it. Behave more, do more of what brings you joy, love, happiness, peace, right? These are expanded feelings. When you're feeling these feelings, what does the universe do? Gives you more events, more situations of those feelings. So what will make you more happy? More clients. What will make you more happy? More love from family. More whatever that is. You get more of that because you're focusing. So visualization is focusing. So we're not just being happy and joyful without an intention. What we're doing is we're visualizing. We're anchoring our focus onto what we really want, but behaving as if we've got it as well. That's where the key is, behaving as if we've got it. So I was behaving as if I've got all these clients, and I'm spending X amount of time with my kids. I'm enjoying my time with the kids, and I was being that. You know, I would come in my office and I'm being that that coach, right, who earns a lot of money and helps a lot of people, right? And then more of that happened. So when you change that belief system, and you can do this yourself as well, you know, these are things you can do. Like I said, if you want some help, then reach out. I will definitely guide you through it, you know, with you. And do more of what makes you happy. That is huge. Okay, now let's talk about the other things. You don't need to look at your bank balance every day. That is something I was definitely doing, I don't know, 2018, 2017, when finances were like going down, right? When I was transitioning to be a coach. You don't need to look at your bank balance daily. So don't look at the things that you know will bring you in those contracted emotions, right? Which are pride, guilt, shame, anything negative, right? Anger, anxious, anxiety. If you feel like what I'm going to be doing is going to bring me to, if I feel like anything I'm going to be doing is going to bring me lower than love and joy, then I'm going to do less or none of that. Okay, now I'm not saying just be ignorant to the situations. Yes, check your bank balance once a month, twice a month if you need to, just to see what's going on. Like for a lot of people, check the news maybe once a week if you have to, just to see what's going on with the lockdown and all these other things. And outside of lockdown, I never even tune into the news, ever. You know, the only reason why I would say once a week right now is because of lockdown announcements and all these other things that we kind of have to know about. So anything that brings you less than love emotions, don't do them, or do very, very less of them. Very less, okay? Very less of them. Do more of what brings you joy in this process. And this is productivity at its best. You know, you're not even working that many hours, yet the universe is giving you, because God's created the universe, is giving you more of what you want, just by you working less hours. I mean, you don't have to, but I did. I wasn't working as many hours, and I was getting more clients coming in, you know, just by visualizing and doing more of what brought me joy and brings me joy. So that is the steps, and I'm going to quickly recap or summarize. So first of all, you've got to obviously ask for what you want. Build your trust with God again, if it isn't there fully, by remembering the times when God was there for you, right? It doesn't have to be money related, but God, you know, always protected you, always gave you what you wanted, right? And if you find there's a struggle here, please reach out and get some help, because there may have been some learnings that your unconscious mind couldn't pick up, right? There are some events that, you know, we struggle to pick up learnings from. I definitely did as a child, right? We all need to pick up the learnings from all the events that have happened to us in the past. Build your trust up again. Once your trust is built with God, get 7, 8, 9, 10 events when you know you were always provided for, you were always given what you needed and wanted, or at least what you needed, okay? Because that's you showing appreciation, right? And then continue, I'm skipping a step. Then act as if you've got it ready. So continue to feel abundant gratitude. joy. Do more of what makes you feel joy and happiness and peace, okay? Whatever that is, it doesn't even have to be money related. Just feel happy. Have a good time in the process. Do more of what makes you happy, okay? Really easy to do. And sometimes we don't do it because we think, you know, I should be working on my business, I should be getting more customers or clients. But you know what? This is productivity, like I said. You feel good, do a little bit of work. You don't even do loads. Even if you want to do loads, make sure you're feeling happy. So don't compromise your health, right? So if you're feeling a bit, like I need a break, get a break. This is productivity, right? Feel happy. It doesn't matter how many hours you work, actually. Feel happy. Joy, because those are expanded feelings. And yes, you can feel anger, you know, we're humans. You can feel a little bit of guilt, shame if you feel like there is something that's happened to warrant that feeling, but process it quickly. Process it quickly, and there's a different blog post that I've done on that. You can just put down process emotions in the comments and I will send you the blog post. I journal usually, but you can always talk to somebody about it to process it. Get the learnings and get back up. Get it back into the expanded feelings, abundant feelings. And then just keep visualizing every day, twice a day. Don't do too much, but you know, focus on having what you want as if it's happened while behaving like you've already got it. Hope this was useful, and I will catch you in the next video.